What's up, guys? Bella Plays here, and I am back with some more Martha is Dead. I'm having fun with this. It is something. There's not really any like jump scares per se, but it kind of leaves you with this sense of dread so far. But we're just gonna immediately pick up right where we left
This
off
is
in the
Martha and me
last
at the
one.
festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul?
Yes.
Can I capture Martha's soul?
Fun fact, I don't know if it's still the case, but a long time ago, my mom and we got to go to Hong Kong. And that was an interesting trip, but they wouldn't let you take pictures of them back when we went. This was early mid 90s because they felt like if you took a picture of them, you would capture their soul in the picture. And I always found that to be really, really interesting. So, there's that fun fact for you. All right. So, what do we got? Who would have these pictures in their room by their bed?
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
No thanks. I'm good. I do not want those by my bed. All right, what all we got? Okay, we got closet. We got another picture up here.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here.
It is pretty.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Okay. We're dressed for the day. Oh my gosh, is that more creepy pictures?
Even more scary fairy tales.
Okay. What else we have? Okay. Box.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened. It's July 18th. It's about 9:30. I always keep my trinket box locked.
Okay. The one thing I can say is that the controls in this game are a little wonky.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's
Oh.
me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
Okay.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Well, that's just good.
I still like to have the books and games from when I was little with me. My dress. The one Martha wore when she was...
Oh. That's disturbing. Why in the world would you keep that?
It's me with the nanny. Or maybe it was Martha. No one can remember.
Aw. She looks like she would have been like the good nanny sort.
I'm already dressed.
Okay. Alright. What's this?
Here's the whole family together. A very rare thing indeed.
Okay. Purse?
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Press B to open the bag. Alright. You have opened Giulia's bag. Here you can find objects that Giulia always carries with her, along with any picked up during the game. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select an object to use or analyze it. Now try selecting the key or the map.
The key to my trinket box.
Oh. So now I can see what she has.
Here is my diary.
What you got written?
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Okay.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Aww. Okay. Alright.
Yes, Erich, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
I'm coming.
Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
Well, you shouldn't have pretended to be your sister in the first place. I'm just saying. Okay, so lock. What do we got?
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
I mean, the snow is okay sometimes. As long as I don't have to drive in it.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad. There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
Okay, locked. I could hold sprint to run. What about this? Is this locked?
It's locked.
Okay.
Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
I feel
And that
bad
camera,
for him.
are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Giulia. I will
Giulia.
take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Oh my gosh, he's such a nice guy, and she is
Mummy
just
is right, though.
such a
Martha
bitch.
always read
Oh
everything.
my goodness.
It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
All right. Press K. Okay, all right. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Martha always reads the newspaper. I have to do the same as her so no one will get suspicious. Read newspaper dated 18th of July. It might be on a table. I put one of my photos, or I must put one of my photos in this empty frame. I always said to Martha I would, but never did. She would have liked it so much. I got to get the camera that's on the table. Okay. Here's the newspaper.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Giulia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Okay.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Giulia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges.
Okay, we read that.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk.
Okay.
Giulia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Giulia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased.
All right.
First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Seems like times were very, very tough at this point. Okay, oops. Oh, I just have to close. Okay, there we go.
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
You're taking this just really, really far. I feel like
chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times.
Unhealthily far? I mean, it's been unhealthy, but
for Giulia, to take more and more photos, Dad.
Okay.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Let me finish looking around.
These are our vineyards. My
Ooh.
father loved them so much that he constantly took photos of them. There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house.
Great.
I always put
want
crumbs
to
on
finish
it for
looking.
them. During deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Giulia?
I mean, she has a point.
Mummy's family coat of arms.
They kind of look like the Hogwarts badges. Okay, anything else for me to look at? All right. So, sparrow. Make sure there's nothing else to look at here. Okay, photo. How do I use the camera? Oh yeah, bag, camera. You're about to use Giulia's camera. It's a 1940 roller cord with 122 millimeter film or 120 millimeter film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements to progress the game's story. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. The icon will appear and become closer or clearer the closer you are. Okay. Press E. Silver. Base. Silver. Model? Huh. Look for the subject you want to photograph. Press this to continue. Okay. I'm looking at it. Okay, alright. You're about to take your first picture. To simplify the simulation, the picture preview displays the settings as you change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to the focus. Okay. So, I'm wanting to photograph the bird. So it's in focus, properly exposed. Q and E. Okay. So it says too distant. Out of focus. Am I still too distant? Do I have to be like right up on it? Okay. Alright. But it is out of focus. So I need to keep. Okay. So R. R and F. If you stand still, you'll be able to fine tune the camera rotation, pitch, and height. Okay, I feel like. Okay, rotation. Show adjustments panel. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot more to this. Um, Properly exposed. In focus. Okay. For closing the window, press space. Yay, I took a picture. Welcome to Photograph Simulator. Congratulations, you've taken your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you will learn how to develop the photos you've taken.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the dark room in the cellar to print it.
We're already going to the dark room? Hey, a bike. What do I do with that?
Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget. My bike, the wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Where would I find a bicycle pump? Is that one? No, that would be like a... Okay, I read the paper. Where do I go, though? What if I go... Ooh. Picture.
War. Always war. Even in paintings. These masks, I remember them vividly. I always tried to escape their gaze.
Can't say I blame you.
One of Daddy's many photos. Who knows who these other people are?
Okay. What's this room?
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Why?
Oggi Bonsi. On the day of Saint Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by
Florence,
Anglo-American
July
bombing.
15th,
Our Lady
1944.
of Carmel,
General
the company
Erich
of the
K.
Fascium Regiment,
As per our
counterattacked
prior
yesterday,
agreement, we are
forcing the
sending
French
you
to
military
retreat to
encrypted
Piazza
communication
del
material.
Mercato.
The device must
situation
remain
is
hidden
currently
and
under
secret.
control.
Hail. Feld Mascarello, Carl H.
Why is she still here?
What the hell?
Ugh.
Moments I thought I saw. No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Yeah. Good. Yep. Gross. Gross. There's more bicycles.
Here's
Oh.
the bicycle pump.
Okay. I didn't figure that would be like right there. Alright. So, I know she said go to the dark room, but can we go use this on the bike? What is the purpose of having the bike? Oh, interesting. This is gonna take forever. Not too bad. Cool, I can use the bike, I guess. Okay. But dark room. She said dark room. Would that be...
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
What we got?
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Okay. Also, the word haberdashery is a fun word. Scissors? I don't know what
These
I would
could
need
be
those
of
for.
use to me.
For what? You gonna cut off
Mummy's
someone's
sewing
face
machine.
in real life?
She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good? This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house.
Oh, what's... Is that blood or wine?
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
Is that blood or wine? Either way. Oh, hey, darkroom. Cool.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to. Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but still works. He has always loved everything technological.
Okay. What's all that? Oh, letters? Maybe? I don't know.
There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Okay. Oh wait, am I gonna have to do this? Oh, I'm gonna have to do this myself. To develop a photo, you'll first have to use the enlarger. The enlarger is an optical instrument that allows you to process photographic paper. After shooting a photo, the film must be developed in several steps. This aspect has been omitted for the sake of simplicity, but in reality, the steps are as follows. The film is firstly rolled on a reel and put inside a small tank. The tank is then immersed in the developer, washed, and then immersed in a stop bath. It is when washed again, dried, and finally, or it is then washed again, dried, and finally cut. You'll find your rolls of film already developed and ready for printing. Choose the image you want to print to paper. The preview on the left side will help you choose. Of course, you will see your images in negative. So I want to develop this picture. The enlarger allows you to customize your photos even more. You can choose on which part of the paper the picture will be printed. You can adjust the focus and how close, and how long to expose the photographic paper. With the red filter, you can project and see image on paper without exposing it. Use the controls to move the paper to or on the bench and to adjust the magnification and focus. When the three circles are aligned, the picture is focused. If you still see the image out of focus when aligned, you probably shot it that way, okay. Play with the adjustment until you're happy. When you're ready, press space. Okay. So WS is enlargement. Okay. Adjust focus. Okay. Where's the paper? Card position okay and focus. Okay. When the red filter is removed, the image is exposed onto the paper. This process has been automated and made faster. Okay. That makes it look really creepy. I know it's just a picture of a bird, but that part kind of makes it look creepy. Alright, what do I do? Immerse the paper in developer and the image will appear. Oh, to achieve ideal exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the time is in the green zone. That is a very small zone. If you take the paper out too early or too late, that picture will be ruined and you have to print it again. How fast does this go? Oh, it's pretty slow. In real life, immersion in the developer is followed by a wash, a stop bath, and a second wash. These additional baths have been skipped for the sake of simplicity. Here's your printed photo. You can keep it in your album or scrap it. You can print each shot as many times as you like. All shots remain available to print at any time.
Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Okay. Put in the album. Interesting. Alright, anything else of interest in here? I guess we'll go take that picture. Okay. Anything else? I don't know where to take the picture. Is this all just like casks of wine?
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls.
Dolls.
The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them.
No,
I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
What are we doing? Camera? Camera. Okay. Camera. Oh, is this where we take the this
Camera is set up with
old
the
school
self-timer.
selfie? Take our old school selfie. Let's do it. Start the timer. Smiling. Because why not? Smile for the picture. Cheese. Did I do it right? Alright. Okay, we got film. Can I have my camera back? Do I not get my camera back? Am I just, am I just out of camera now? I guess I don't get my camera back? Why won't it let me take my camera? Okay, I guess maybe if we develop the picture, it'll give me my camera back. Okay.
It's
Well,
always a thrill to develop a photo.
if you
You
say
can't
so.
see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
I already think you're crazy. You want to take a picture of your dead sister. Why not just save a picture from, before, when she was alive? Hey, look, I take good
Yes,
pictures.
This is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the
See the
slightest
resemblance?
doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
Okay, what's going on? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening?
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
Okay.
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
Okay, so that's a lot to take into consideration, really, if you think about it. I don't know. I'm trying to piece this together in my head. And I mean, part of me feels like she might have done it. Her diary said that they went down to the lake to put down 2 cameras. There were no more diary entries after that one. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Tell me, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is going on? Give me some theories that you think might be happening in this game. It'd be very interesting to know in the end who is right and whose theories, ended up being correct. Also, let me know if you guys are enjoying this. Don't forget, as always, to smash that sub button, smash that like button, ring the little notification bell so you know when I put up another video. And as always, guys, I hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.